fast, life is moving in slow-mo. I'm a god, but I act if you don't know. Homie, better put your pride aside. I'm a Benz, get more like a Volvo. Your best stuff looks like my words. Synapses, fire, and burst. Got the whole crew with me, about to do damage. You know we ain't average. I ain't gonna say this again, but it's in my time. Better look in my eyes. I'm a genius in the skies with my heart on my sleeve. You force you a block to a king in his prime. Everybody got a line. Sit back with the stars in line. I finesse like my life on the 9 was a diamond in the rough, and now I shine.
No one can stop us, they'll try, but they won't. Nada nos puede parar. Oh no, we're wide awake now. Our eyes are wide open. We're running this world. We're keeping it turning. We're living like giants. Yeah, giants. We're bigger than giants. We're giants. Oh, sleeping giants. Sleeping giants. Yeah. Shutting it down. Been in the ground, and my people all up in this place. Spinning this thing, gold on my rank. Royalty up in my veins. I'm no gold, think I'm so cold. I say something, ain't no going back. Now they ask where Kiki's at. I'm like, you can't hang with that. 쏟아져 빛이 멀게 된 눈이 멈추지 않아. Once we go, 내게 더운 날로 모든 뼈 빨리 달려. 넌 못 따라와. True damage we do it. True damage 보여줄게. 뭐든 쉽게. 이기든 지든 my crew make the beat. No one could stop us. They'll try, but they won't. Nada nos puede parar. Oh no, we're wide awake now. Our eyes are wide open. We're running this world. We're keeping it turning. We're living like giants. Yeah, giants. We're bigger than giants. We're giants. It's not the way we're weak, but we coming right back. This time you're gonna see how we do it like that. We're living like giants. Yeah, giants. We're bigger than giants. We're giants. Oh, sleeping giants. Sleeping giants.
I keep on shattering time. I might just leave you behind. Homie, you stuck on rewind. You just quit sleeping on mines. You got your back on reclined. When I damage your delicate spine, please don't act out, shy and surprise. They be like, what you mean? What is your winning scheme? I got a giant team. Biggest my self-esteem. Run it back, running man. They think they go hard, I'm like, come again. You run at a time and I'm busting in. While you stumbling, I got this blade in my hand for your punishment.
We're wide awake now. Our eyes are wide open. We're running this world. We're keeping it turning. We're living like giants. Yeah, giants. We're bigger than giants. We're giants. It's not the way we're weak, but we coming right back. This time you're gonna see how we do it like that. We're living like giants. Yeah, giants. We're bigger than giants. We're giants. Oh, sleeping giants. Sleeping giants.
Alrighty, hey everyone, how's it going? I'm Denuo, and to my proverbial something or other left is Namir and Ikai, and we're here to host the third match tonight. How y'all doing?
Thank you, Den. We are in for an exciting match tonight, aren't we?
Oh, definitely. Bringing up both of the losers of the previous two matches, we are now fighting for third place coming up. With that in mind, you want to introduce us to our teams?
Yes. I'm just waiting for your screen to flip while...
All right, I'll bring up this one first then. Phew.
And coming over from the first night of the tournament, we've got Team Red Dead Dying Squad of Death. Wildcard, Takayama Crimson, Aaron UVA of Twitch.tv fame, Nane, also known as Ghetto Kawaii EXO, and Ovally will be coming with a vengeance.
All right, and on the other side of the field, we have Rimu, Hockey G, Hoshiko, XN3, and Lun Peko.
Indeed, with a last-minute substitution of Hoshiko, let's see what she can bring onto the field.
Awesome. Tonight we are expecting a lot of plays. Both teams have had experience with each other now on a competitive stage, and we will see just what they are able to bring this time. So with that in mind, I will just quickly ask if everyone in the match is ready.
And with that, let us start a poll for the early predictions of the first round, why don't we? Poll of who's going to take round one. Kiwis, Reds, setting the poll for 3 minutes, and let's hear it from the crowd. Remember, this will be a best of 3 game, meaning whoever takes 2 of the 3 matches will be the winner of the night.
Set 6. Just waiting for the last 4 responses. And we should be good to go. And I did prepare myself with water preemptively this time. So, we should be good. Lethal Surge, thank you for the follow. While we can get that in before the action starts.
Thank you for the follow, Paymew.
Paymew, thank you for the follow. And we are asking if there is a now for this starting, but some people have not hit R yet. Kaito, thank you for the follow. And ICOG2G, thank you for the follow.
Who are we missing here? We got...
So we got Wildcard, we got Overly, we got...
I think we're missing...
Great Room Frost. I think that's everyone now.
Rimu... No, I don't see one from Rimu, and I don't see one from Hoshiko.
Okay. Oh, and now the letter is F instead of R? Is there any way I can like just quickly show this chat on stream? Because it's literally just, it started with R, everyone's saying R to say they're ready. And then one person said F, and now it's devolved into a bunch of Fs down the line.
I'm going to very quickly pop into those chats and see what's up.
Yeah, cool. And I will entertain chat. Hey chat, how's it going? You guys want to play like patty cake while we wait? Patty cake, bakers, and take me a fake as fast as you can. I can't even do it with the microphone in the way. Yeah, how you guys doing tonight? You having fun? Getting ready for a match? Bake me a fake. Oh, now I'm getting called out on my inability to speak. Maku Amedia, thank you for the follow. Can't even do it in general. It's not the Thank you, Momo. Very cool. Very good. All right, and the poll has ended with Kiwis taking 66% of the vote. Awesome. With that in mind, that is a very even vote, meaning that we might be seeing a very close match going on. And then we got hit F if you're ready, chat, and now chat is deciding to mash F. All right, so they're in on it now too.
There was a slight hiccup on one of the team's sides. They are fixing it. They just need 1 minute.
Okay, cool. In that case, we can interchange chat. Yeah, Kai, do you want to play patty cake with me?
Looks like they're ready to start.
Oh, okay. No, I don't have to mess up patty cake in front of chat for 51 people again. All right, let's go.
Look, I'm gonna just say my hands don't move on this model, and my real hands have an ice cream.
I was just slapping the desk. I was like, patty cake. Ow, that actually hurt my fingers this time because I went too low. Ah. With that in mind, let's just hope the teams are ready and let's get into the match, right?
And it looks like... Oh, I missed the early predictions vote, actually.
It was 66% for Team Kiwi.
I do believe Kiwi was in the lead last I checked, yes.
Mm-hmm. All right, and there we go, going into the draft.
Here we go.
And everyone
Team
is
Kiwi
on
with first ban.
The right side of the maps. We are good. So with that in mind, that is an immediate Momo ban. If you remember from the first match, Red Dead Dying Squad of Death, specifically Takayama, bringing out that Amumu very often. And with a stop coming out in chat from Taka, immediately asking for them to not ban Amumu.
In retaliation, Red Dead has picked Lux as their first ban, haven't they?
Yes, they have. That is... Oh, and they are... That's a Kane. That is 2 different Taka bans at this point. And here comes Mordekaiser.
really seems to be shutting down Taka here for some reason. They feel like he is the great threat. However, as we remember from the first night, Overly, with her amazingly aggressive plays, really led the teams in a lot of the team fights.
Yeah, especially in that bot lane within the pre-15-minute phase. Oh, except for there it is, banning the Thresh. We will not see those plays coming out again today unless she decides to go for another aggressive support.
Will we finally see Sona on the field?
Probably not. But you can hope. You can hope.
Make me sad. That's a Jin.
And that's going to be Jin, knowing that Sen is a fairly formidable Jin, getting rid of that in this match.
Indeed, and Rimu with the first pick. Looks like we are going to be seeing Morgana again.
Oh, and that is a Morgana pick. The real question is, I believe this is actually early take for their support, so depending what they decide to take here, what are we going to see in the top lane?
Nasus.
I hope we see Nasus again. That'd be great.
I'm calling it now. It's going to be Nasus.
It's going to be Nasus? All right. Oh, and there's Vladimir.
Here we go, another familiar place. That's Vladimir.
Now, if you remember, Vladimir was an extraordinarily strong pick on wildcard last time he was brought out. But who are we going to see as the second pick on Red Dead? Coming
Hello,
down to
the Hunt 990. Welcome to the stream. Oh,
hey, how's it going? Oh, and there's the Nasus.
I called it. It is the Nasus.
There he is.
Oh, there we go, chat. There we go.
The dog has hit the field.
But also, we have a Nunu and a Willump.
Well, they're kind of
Here we go.
A pair, a group. They kind of have to stick together. As for that, we are going in the last 3 seconds. And that is Malzahar.
Malzahar.
And we're going to see Vygar to come out against that and going into the second ban. Yeah, that's a good question. Can chat hear us okay?
Then you're incredibly robot for me.
Oh boy.
As long as the chat can hear, though, that is fine.
Yeah, if do I sound like a robot to you guys? Because if I don't sound like a robot, we are fine then. And it's just Discord
Aaron
being a
with
big
Vagar.
baby.
Oh, Misfortune has been banned.
And there goes Misfortune and Zaya. Well, and there goes Kaisa. Alright, no robo voice on my end. Alright, we are good. In that case, it's just Discord trying to be a big baby and get in the way of our tournament.
Indeed, and it does seem like Stinky Gamers are once again in the chat scoping out, well, nothing really, because they're going to be going against a completely other team on Saturday.
That in mind, they are probably here to watch some sick plays. With that in mind, Soraka has been banned to prevent sick plays from happening.
Indeed, a lot of top supports are already out.
And we might be seeing a Jinx pick coming up on Nane.
No,
that's going to be a Name.
Name.
It's Nami.
Nami. Good for you.
Yeah, I did it.
That is indeed Cable Overwatch. Big fan.
Big fan. That in mind, we are coming up to the last 10 seconds of pick for Sen. Seeing exactly what he will decide to go with this time. Oh, and is that is a Camille. So we might be seeing Camille on top.
Good.
Oh, what kind?
Dark chocolate cone.
Dark chocolate cone.
Yeah.
Professional shoutcasters.
I'm just trying to finish this ice cream before the game starts, okay? I've got 3 minutes.
But you have 3 minutes after this draft, too. And that is going to be a Caitlyn coming out onto Team Kiwi.
Mm-hmm. Overly denied her Thresh.
Oh, 1 bit coming out, letting y'all know it's White Adam's birthday. Hey, can we get a happy birthday for White Adam in chat?
It is indeed. Happy birthday, White Adam.
And that is going to be the last couple seconds. Oh, and that is a Jinx.
Oh, there's the Jinx.
There's the Jinx.
Really knowing how to keep us in suspense.
There we go. And with that in mind, we are looking at Camille top. Potentially Nasus jungle. Malzahar mid, Caitlyn AD carry, Morgana support versus Vladimir top, Nuna jungle, Vygar mid, Jinx Nami bottom. Oh boy. This is going to be a bit of a matchup. Do you have any predictions going into this with some of the champ selections?
Yes, I do believe my fingers are going to get quite sticky. This ice cream is melting really fast.
That has nothing to do with the match, but awesome.
But if I had to say, as we've seen last time, Wildcard playing Vadmir up top does deny a lot of the early farms for the enemy team.
That is
However,
true.
in every match since, we have seen the other team actually not only catch up, but surpass in the mid to late game. So we're going to have to see if Wildcard has done anything to change the strategy to account for that.
That is true. Red Dead has an amazing ability to drag matches out longer than the enemy team can react to, excelling extraordinarily well in that mid to late game. So if they can bring that out to what seems to be an extraordinary early game, actually no, that's not even true, because Nasus can scale really well in the mid to late game.
Indeed. And we have seen Team Kiwi have a lot of practice rounds before this tournament tonight.
I would also like to mention that Red Dead does have a bit of an assist this time, as they do have a coach helping them with their drafts now.
Indeed, and with one member subbed out for Team Kiwi, it will be an interesting lineup to say the least.
I wouldn't say both these teams are now entirely new teams with their slight modifications, but they do seem a lot more ready to go into the second matchup.
Indeed.
I would also like to say if there was a punishment, but that would help them, be a little more motivated, but that doesn't exist. I will blow up the earth if a team loses. No! With that, we are going down into the last couple minutes of our spectator delay.
Mm-hmm.
And we are getting a lot of "We Are Bunny" in chat.
I'm sorry, my mom told me it was rude to talk with my mouth full.
That's fair.
Where's Nagitan with this commentary? Bruh. Hello, Nagitan. Welcome to stream.
There you are.
Can't beat the Peko Pack. We'll just have to see, won't we?
That in mind, she is on Morgana, so we're going to have to keep an eye on that bot lane to see how that is going.
We've got 1 minute left on the clock before the match starts, ladies and gentlemen. Please get excited in chat. Let's see some emotes, why don't we?
Yeah, everybody spam your emotes to support whatever team you want. Actually, I just realized Nagitan was trying to do a breakdown in chat, and now we have the spam, so...
Absolute chaos, alright.
Well, we definitely thought that out.
Look, I'm just looking for any reason not to talk for the next 30 seconds. I'm trying to eat.
So you can eat your ice cream? Yeah, alright.
Leave me alone, Dad. I've had a long day.
That's fair. With that, we have the last 10 seconds before we get into this match. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, that ice cream better be done because now you don't. Well, -1, -2, -3. Oh, game in progress. Here we go.
Oh my god. No, ice cream headache. Oh, it hurts. Oh, Dad, why? Why would you do this to me? Deems. All the deems.
So many deems.
Ooh. Very vibrant skins down there coming from Team Red Dead.
There we go. And there we go. Now being able to see it on the screen. Yeah, you're not kidding about the skins on Red Dead. They all have a skin.
Quite vibrant indeed. Oh man, I love that Snow Day Malzahar skin. That looks so good.
Yeah, Snow Day Malzahar looks sick. The Zombie Slayer Jinx looks sick too. And Superb Villain Vigar.
Pulsefire Caitlyn looking straight out of Legends of Korra.
Oh wait, I didn't realize that.
Ice cream.
It was chocolate. All right, and there we go. Let me just get the overlay set up appropriately. Overlay has taught me how to get rid of the mouse on the display, so that should be fixed.
Professional streamers, by the way.
And then we get rid of the... Actually... There, now we can get rid of the timer. Time controls. Boom, boom. And there we go, starting the match. With that in mind, it seems neither team wants to go for an invade just yet.
No, it does look like they're warding up river. Peeking, everyone's taking peeks, cheeky peeks.
Just trying to get a little bit of vision out there before the match fully begins. Trying to potentially screen out any invades.
Quite so, quite so.
And Taka doing a sick little dance over by blue buff. Ran, thank you for adding $50 to the prize pool.
Ron, thank you so much. Pogs in chat. Pogs
Yeah,
indeed.
seriously. With that in mind, minions are spawning, so we will see the full official start of this match soon.
And as a reminder to chat, remember, the prize pool will be collected for the end of the tournament, meaning it will go to the winner of Saturday's match.
Alright, here we go. Both buffs coming out. That is a... Oh, I need to rearrange that because that is actually a Camille jungle. There we go.
Indeed, we're seeing both starting at South Forest. Blue team with the red buff, red team with the blue buff.
And there we go. Both teams starting to arrive to their lanes. Nasus getting those Qs out early and immediately. With that in mind, oh, we are seeing a very early gank in mid lane coming out onto Aaron, trying to get that Malzahar, but he flashes out.
Let's have a quick look at the bot side. Bot side, not much going on. Trading pokes, trading pokes. Ovally not playing nearly as aggressive as they want. Oh, but could she be going in? No, she seems a little bit stuck on the minions.
No, it looks like they are just going to keep their distance and not play it too aggressive at this moment. Sen getting pokes in where he can. And I look over to chat, and there seems to be a new copy pasta going around. With that in mind, is there anything going on in any of the other lanes at the moment? Looking over in mid, there is just a little bit of farming going on, and looking over at top, there is just a little bit of farming going on. So
indeed. Slowly but surely building up that queue, Nasus. And now both teams are getting their second buffs with the junglers.
Oh, and Hockey doing a little bit of a dance up in the top lane. Committing the wiggle. There we go.
Team Kiwi's in the bot lane getting a little aggressive with their pokes.
Getting very aggressive with that pokes, and now the copy pasta has turned to me. I'm not even in this match.
Yo, Denu, big fan, by the way, big fan.
Oh, okay, cool.
Love
Very,
your work.
very cool.
Oh,
here we go. Getting a little bit of poke coming out.
With Remu in the river.
Oh. And Taka
Looks
getting
like
involved, bringing a
both-
big snowball out, and
Indeed,
it
this
will not
gives-
connect.
This gives Wildcard plenty of... Wildcard?
You got this. I believe in you.
My mind went somewhere else entirely.
That's fair, except for we landed a bubble onto Sen. There we go. Oh, except for the root coming out onto Overly, going extraordinarily low, and Sen picking up first blood.
There you have it.
Oh, and here we go. Both going for the scuttler. Remu trying to get a little bit of damage off onto Taka. Taka taking the scuttle, except for will it be worth it? Because Remu is getting extraordinary damage out onto Taka. Wildcard coming in to scare them
Wildcard
off.
coming in to intervene. And Taka makes
Except
it
for
out.
Remu is not done quite yet. Is hanging around that Baron pit, going over the wall. Oh, but they will not go the right
but
direction.
The wrong way.
That
Will they
is
meet up here on the other-
unfortunate.
No, they are going back.
Going over to this top lane again. We are looking at a very pushed in wild card with Taka going home.
Indeed. As we can see here, Hockey G already with 60 on the queue.
And going over to our gold differences. Oh, it's doing the pingy thing again. Just give me a moment.
Also, thank you very much for the follow, Chogi.
Chogi, thank you for the follow.
Oh, Team Red Dead's pushed all the way back up to tower in the bottom lane.
There we go. With that fixed, we see Taka running around in the bottom side, but not quite able to pick up much. Oh, except for he did get the scuttle.
Indeed, both scuttles belonging to Red Dead.
There we go. So, with that farming going on in the top lane, except for we might see a gank coming out in the mid lane thanks to Rimu. Looks like they are going around. There we go.
Hockey G already nearing 90 on the queue. Quite an early build-up.
Is he already at 90? Hold on.
He's already 87. One more creep.
87, close enough. Oh, and now he's at 90 on my screen. Now he is in the Nasus zone. And that's another pickup. Just to answer the question in chat, I do believe any other shoutcasts of the match are currently... Well, there is one we authorized.
Yes, Nagitan did ask for permission before the start of the tournament. Kriva's just doing his own thing.
Yeah, is the audio slightly behind for anyone else? That might be my bad, because I was streaming a PlayStation game before, which requires a delay. Yeah, bad, there is a slight delay.
Good job, good job.
I have fixed the delay.
Alright. First Dragon's on the field, but no one's dared to go near it yet. Everyone's still keeping eyes on their lane. Hockey G getting some farm in. Wildcard trying to deny. Pushing him back just a little bit. Ovally has not been making very aggressive plays so far. I'm wondering if maybe she's not that familiar with Nami.
I guess not. Yes, it is still game 1, just to answer the question in chat.
We only started 8 minutes ago.
So, if you had just arrived now, you are right on time for the action. Top lane getting extraordinarily pushed up at the moment. And Nasus using the opportunity to get pushed up to get more farm.
Indeed.
Pretty much, Wildcard is putting Nasus in a position he wants to be in at the moment. Oh, we might see a scuffle in the bot river.
Mid lane looks incredibly even right now.
Couple folks coming out, except for Rimu will connect, going right after Taka in his own jungle.
Oh,
Luna coming in to help a bit, but
no.
Rest of bot lane coming in to support, so they back out immediately.
Indeed, hitting that flower, getting vision. No one's warded up Dragon yet.
No one's warded that. Yeah, you're right. No one has warded that dragon yet, and the ward that was close enough just expired.
Again, not too much going on here. Wildcards pushing Hockey G all the way back to tower. However, this does give Hockey G an easier time to farm that Q. Already nearing 150.
There we go. Yes, this is the fight for third place. You know, I kind of hoped ignoring the people angry at Kriva thing in chat would have helped, but it's still kind of going.
Just a little bit, yes.
Yeah.
Let's just have a good time tonight, chat. Let's just have a good time.
Well, he is on the BM list too, so if I wanted to say something, I totally could and get away with it, because he did technically sign the waiver. So I will just say, authorized bootleg streams may exist, but they're not as good as the real thing.
No, sir. BM away. Chat, go ahead. BM
Chat,
Kriva. We know he's listening.
We know he's listening. Give him it. Give him. I was going to say something, but it could be taken horribly wrong. Just know that it did rhyme with give.
Sorry, Typod bro, but I can't take your side tonight.
With that in mind, we are seeing blue side push in hard onto red side and vice versa up in the top lane.
Good evening to you, Senia. Welcome to the stream.
Yeah, how's it going?
Jungler's going for another set of buffs.
There we go, just picking
Bot lane
up some
pushed all the way
buffs.
up to Red Dead's first tower.
Oh, and we might see a little bit of involvement coming up in top lane as pings start to come out. Except for neither side seems to immediately want to get involved, except for we do have both junglers siding each other in topside. But will either of them pick up a kill on each other? Nope, they decide to back off.
Hard to say. There is also quite a level difference between them and any other lanes, so it would be hard for them to really gank.
That is true. They have run into each other so many times, they're actively preventing each other from catching up. Either if this means we're going to see a completely gankless early game or not, we'll have to see. Except for we did see a first early gank coming extraordinarily early and picking up the kill in mid lane.
Oh, and they're going after Wildcard.
Oh, and they're going up after Wildcard. Wildcard actively trying to W away, but he will flash and get under turret.
Run away, indeed. Taka trying to come in to prevent something, but he is terribly outnumbered. Oh, that's a slow coming from.
Oh, there we go. But the slow comes out. They're actively trying to, but the plant will come out. And everyone returns to their respective lanes. Red Dead's bottom tower looking to be in a little bit except for Hockey wanting a bit of damage on Wildcard coming up. Oh, camera is pulling us away. I just want to quickly book back up there, but they are running away. Going back down to the bot lane, a bubble comes out, getting Luna. And it looks like they will be safe. Going up into the middle lane, however, there is a bit of a tussle going on. And got those Voidlings coming out, actively trying to pick up wards off the dragon.
Rimu's dead set on Aaron.
Oh, but Rimu dead set on Aaron. Hoshiko getting the ult and Aaron having to flash away. Oh, except for Taka in there trying to throw the ball, but not quite landing anything. And it looks like they're going to back off entirely in the mid lane.
Indeed. Teams keeping on Dragon now. Senex 3 with the Infinity Edge.
There we go. Sorry, just had to check on something. With that in mind, Wildcard coming extremely low under that top turret. And Nasus currently running around in the ult. If we're going to see a dive potentially coming out of this, we don't know just yet. Oh, except for Taka is coming back into his jungle with Rimu sitting there and waiting. And sees him and locks on, coming out and getting a bunch of damage on him. Pretty immediately going extraordinarily low and flashes out. And Aaron comes in to save. With that in mind, Overly is here getting a bit of damage on Rimu. And they will peel off.
Persist. No, but oh, there goes a snowball. No, nothing going. Are we seeing a 1v3 skirmish here in mid? Kiwi, bot lane, coming up to assist. We could very well be seeing our first full-scale skirmish here.
Oh, here we go. Overly starting to getting very aggressive, going in early, and out comes the ult. The rest of her team coming up and following up. Stun going down, but the spell barricade will allow Luna to walk right through. With that in mind, a lot of damage coming out onto
Nane taking heavy hits.
I was going to say heavy damage coming out on the Sen, but Nane flashing away. Both are now in the bot side. Turret plating coming down soon. No one going for that early dragon yet.
15-minute mark.
With that in mind, let's quickly take a look at the gold differences. In top lane, we are looking at about 1,000 difference towards Hockey. In jungle, we are looking at about a 100 difference favoring Taka. In mid, we are looking at about a 200 difference featuring Hoshiko. And in the bot lane for the 80 carries, we have about a 1,200 difference favoring Sen. And for the supports, the most important, 4 farm to 14 farm. Oh, except for
lane.
Oh, Taka coming up with the gank in bot lane, actively getting the ult out, trying to get there, and heavy damage coming out on the Luna. That's going to be a pickup on Taka. Oh, but they're not quite done here yet. Actively trying to pick up a kill, and that will be a double kill coming out. Luna Overly trying to get away, but not quite able to get it. And that will be a triple in the bot lane.
Pulling ahead 5-0, Team Kiwi in the lead. And there goes the bottom turret.
There we go. And I would also just like to say, if people do have problems with each other in chat, please take it to DMs. We don't need to make a mess in the chat.
Chat is not on the BM list.
Yeah, chat is not on the BM list.
Just having a quick look. Let's see how Hockey G is doing. That's
Oh,
330
except for that's a
on
lot of damage coming out on Ataka as he tries to come in and stop this dragon. Well, the rest of bot lane's teams will arrive. Oh, and Hoshi is coming around. Oh, and the Red Dead's starting to come in and pinch, but they will take Dragon.
Kiwi takes the Dragon.
Oh, and Hoshi is caught out with the majority of Red Dead right there, actively trying to land on her. She won't walk into the stun just yet, actively trying to keep herself alive as much as she can. Taka coming around, trying to get Hoshiko, but Kiss cannot close the distance, walking away, and that is going. Oh, but there's the distance.
Yes, returning 3 kills for 3 kills. That's 5-3 now.
5-3 with an overall gold difference of 23.8 to 20.7. And only 1 turret.
Indeed. But Team Kiwi does take the first dragon, which is a cloud dragon, meaning they now have 10% cooldown reduction on their ultimates. We'll be seeing a lot more ults throughout the fight from them.
And there we go. Topside starting to push up on that tower. Are we gonna see a? It's only 3 caster minions, so we might not actually see the tower come out here. In fact, that might actually work out for Nasus, who can pick up a couple quick Q stacks.
Indeed, Q's already at 381.
And there we go. Taka actively picking up that scuttle, but Rimu right there. Overly picking up and getting rid of a couple wards in that bottom side river. And I would just like to say, White Adam, thank you for the sub to gifting a sub to Noisy Bunny.
Thank you indeed.
With that in mind, Bunny now has access to the most lucrative and luscious emote on the entirety of Twitch.tv. Choco Ape. You thought I was going to say 8, didn't you?
Hold on. It's White Adam's birthday. Shouldn't White Adam get a sub?
That you would think, but instead he's going for the alternate strategy and gifting subs to people in chat.
Does Adam's generosity know no bounds?
We'll have to find out next tournament. Or not. I don't know.
Oh, looks like
except
Team
for we're
Kiwi's
getting a
pushed
fight
all the way
up in the bot
to
lane.
Second turret in sub lane, I almost called it.
This is coming up in the sub lane.
Thank you for the gifted sub to White Adam. 0, they call me.
And there we go. He now has that gift sub he needs. Except for we have a snowball coming up and hitting Rimu. Except for Taka, I'm probably not expecting Rimu to be there.
Not even capitalizing on it.
Oh, he's starting to go in now. Get a little bit of free damage out there and backing up.
Nope, but Hoshiko comes to take a peek and Taka pulls out.
With that in mind, we are seeing a little bit of action towards the mid lane, but it mainly just seems to be Team Kiwi trying to push up on the spot tower. Take as much as they can. Except for we're starting to see We're starting to see Hockey get a little aggressive in the top lane.
Smashing that big minion.
Oh, there we go. That is a heavy Q. Oh, and here comes the ult. Are we going to see a tower dive? Yes, we are. There we go. One big Q coming up for the health, but wildcard disappearing in the W, except for that is the flash Q combo. And that will remove him. Taka going for the ult down in the bot lane, actively trying to pick up kills, except for Taka will go down, actively trying to pick up the Sen. Sen goes down, gets the flash, tries to get out of there. Slow coming out. And that is a Zonya's on Overly. Coming out, Rimu coming up now, trying to push in more, gets stunned and dropped on the head. And that will be a double kill for Aaron.
Indeed. The rest of Team Red Dead making it out alive, even if barely.
Just
Overly, Aaron.
Scraping by, but kills getting picked up across the board.
Almost bringing it back now. We're now 7-6. They're only 1 kill away from tying it with Team Kiwi.
With that in mind, Rimfrost wants to take this top tower, and he will. And it looks like Hoshi's actively trying to take this middle tower as well, but not nearly as fast as those Nasus Qs could.
Indeed. Nasus already at 480 on the Q. It's going to hurt a lot.
And if you look at the timers, we do have Dragon coming up in about 50 seconds. Will either team be able to come for it?
Looks to be a Fire Dragon for the next one, Den.
With that in mind, that would only be the second dragon, so we aren't going to get the map change just yet. And looks like Taco will be picking up a blue buff, already having the red buff. Oh, except for Sen's actually catching him off guard. Except for Sen might actually be caught out if he gets caught by that slow, but doesn't look like it.
And Baron Nashor has spawned on the field, replacing the Rift Herald.
Oh, Taka going extraordinarily low, flashing out of there, but the Caitlyn ult will find him.
There goes Taka. Once again, extending the lead. Team Kiwi's 8-6 on kills.
Looking across the board here, we have a lot of action on this topside jungle. Or rather, bot side jungle. Oh, except for Aaron is going to pick up a very fast kill on Luna.
Fire Dragon
I'm so great with
spawned on the
names.
field. So good. Professional casters, by the way.
Professional
We know who's
casters.
gonna-
They've done this 3 times,
Yeah.
except for
And
Frost picking up a kill on
Team
Nane.
Kiwi also starting on the dragon.
Oh, but Nasus isn't quite done yet. He is walking
And
for
they will
Aaron
take
under their
their second
turret,
dragon.
actively trying to pick that up, and he will. And will
Not
he get
only
out of
did
it?
he get
Yes, he will.
2 kills, they also take Infernal Drake, meaning they now have plus 4% attack damage and ability power. However, this cost them their top tower as Wildcard takes top tower.
But does that matter, as they also take a middle tower in retaliation? And there we go, the plant coming out, picking up where the majority of Red Dead is. Just a bit of farm getting picked up in the middle lane as both teams seem to try to recuperate after that bit of a fight. Red Dead potentially
Kiwi starting prize.
Red Dead potentially trying to come up with a new strategy after realizing they do need to group.
Oh yes, by the way, Chad, if you're expecting any kind of pro casting from the two of us, you are sorely mistaken.
You have tuned into the wrong stream. This is casting my 3rd match overall.
I still don't know what game we're playing.
Yeah, but kind of in the same boat here too. This is Valorant, right?
Nasus is indeed sitting on almost 550 stack on that queue.
And we are bringing back the incubator naming. Remu picking up a blue buff, and looks like the bot side scuffle has been relocated, or top side scuffer has been relocated to the bottom side. Oh. Noisy Bunny has picked up on Ren's nickname for me. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Does that mean it's gonna propagate to become the new nickname?
I mean, you are a Muppet after all, aren't you?
Yeah, okay, yeah, alright. I see how this is.
Oh. Nasus now helping out bottom lane. Looks like their Team Red Dead's gonna lose their second turret if Nasus has anything to say about it.
Oh, top
And
side.
he does.
Oh, and Nasus does have a lot to say about that. In fact, he is ulting right now, trying to pick up a kill on Taka, queuing for the majority of his health, getting through right through that ult.
Ooh, and that's
Oh,
a heavy
except
hit
for
of
he's
Wow.
not quite done yet. He's going for wild card, picking
And
up the
that's a
double
double
under
kill.
turret.
Indeed. In the meantime, there is a skirmish taken up in top lane, 3-3.
Oh, Aaron teleporting in, trying to... Oh, but in fact, he might be teleporting in a little too close.
Remo's going after Oblate.
And Aaron will pick up a... Or Nasus will pick up a 3rd kill on Aaron.
Nane taking that shot for Ovalie with her body.
Yeah, we're seeing the quote of late game character in chat. Yeah, I was a bit wrong on that casting. We are going absolutely nuts here. Apparently they are getting on Kai for phrasing. I didn't quite catch what he said, so I'm going to have to go back and watch the VOD because it might be funny.
Don't even worry about it.
Very fortunate. This is on my channel, so Kai can't get rid of the VOD except for going to flash in on Nane. Going in, trying to get that pick up that kill before she gets back in the spawn, and he will. Taking an extraordinary amount of damage from the spawn turret. Going down very slow, and there he goes down. Getting a little too aggressive. Oh, except for Luna now alone. Everyone's swarming in, trying to pick her up, and that is a double kill.
Sen's also got a clear shot on the top inhibitor. Oh, team's going down on Sen now.
Sen getting caught out on his own with the majority of the team bunching up around him. No one to help him. Will he be able to get out? No, he won't. But will he be able to pick up Taka? No, he won't. Chat is asking, what is an inhibitor? Do you mean the incubator? And to which we reply, yes.
You know. You know. I don't know this game, okay? I'm doing my best. Chat, leave me alone. I'm trying so hard here, and I'm just getting absolutely blasted.
Oh, seems Kyrie has clipped it for me, so I can go back and watch that on repeat as needed now. Awesome.
Look, I forgot the phrase was body blocking. I just said she blocked it with her body.
Oh, except for we saw an amazing play using the blast cone to get rid of the Camille ult, and they will get away.
Mountain Drake spawning 30 seconds.
Looks like Team Kiwi is actively warding, trying to get it set up.
Nasus still picking up farms, almost at 670, almost 669. Nice.
Nice.
We can see all of
that
Red Dead's clumping up, playing defensively near mid lane.
Yeah, Nasus is coming in now, knowing he can take the majority of the team on his own at this point, and
Indeed,
he will not go for
Team
it.
Kiwi takes the Mountain Drake.
Oh well, Team Kiwi picking up Mountain Drake, and they will take it. With that in mind,
3 dragons for Kiwi.
That is 3 dragons. With that in mind, let's take a real quick look at the gold differences across the board. Top lane,
yes, I say Nasus, okay? It's not Nasus, Nasus. Leave me alone.
So Nasus. Nasus coming up and walking under this turret, getting the slow off, walking
Another
up into the
down
team.
for
Oh,
Red
except
Dead.
for this might be it.
Oh,
As they walk
and that's an
up,
ult,
big
and
ult
there
coming
goes
out.
Wildcard.
Wildcard going down and getting hit by the Nasus Q, having to fight under this turret, not being able to do much else at this point as they start, Team Kiwi starts to get pushed back.
Indeed. Nasus already with 726 on the queue. This is a world of hurt.
And it turns out we have been saying Nasus' wrong name the whole time. It is actually Susan.
Ah, Susan. Susan with the big stake coming in.
There we go. Susan coming in. Oh, gets the slow off on Overly, running in. Oh, and there we go again.
Okay.
Now Big Q coming out.
Nope.
And the first
Taking the push.
mid
but he
turret
is stunned
going
under
down,
tower,
stunned
and down
under
goes
tower,
Mason.
and down goes Susan.
Susan. I'm sorry.
With that, are they going to be able to pick up the inhibitor while they backpedal? That might not look like it. Aaron or Takayama getting that snowball out. But Sen is looking for that inhibitor and staying within the turret walls, trying to pick up something here. Team falling on Luna, but she's actively throwing up. Oh, Luna down. Remo getting extraordinarily low as they try to pick up Wildcard, and that is a trade.
But they do take the inhibitor.
There we go. They will take inhibitor. Both teams getting extraordinarily low as this fight goes on. Hoshi rooted. Oh, but Taka starting to go in deep, not being able to do it. Out ult coming out, as well as the Nami ult coming in. Bite coming out, and Hoshi will be picked up by Aaron.
Rimu, being the only one to escape, does prevent a team getting aced.
And that is a potentially huge comeback for Red
Very
Dead here.
powerful defense from Team Red Dead.
With the majority of their team down for the next 20 seconds, we are starting to look at a bit of a potential return to defense. With goal difference being 47.3 to 42. Oh, Nash is picking up the scuttle.
Kiwi has plans for Baron.
Muppet-kun is starting to become more and more popular.
Indeed. They're taking...
Oh, and we might see
Taking
Nami
up,
coming up
taking
towards
away.
this red buff, trying to get some wards down on Baron.
But Luna's got eyes on Overly. Exchanging greetings with a small poke.
Oh, there we go. Just
Not knowing Aaron's right around the corner, though.
Oh, but Sen is right there, overly trying to get out,
Oh,
but it
over
will not
down.
be enough.
Red team's inhibitor has been destroyed.
Oh, except for Taka, it's coming up onto Hockey. They might be able to pick it up. Nasus ults. Oh, and that is going to be Wildcard Wing out of there, trying to get out. They keep their distance while trying to poke the dog. Oh, and Sen's
Never
going
a
to
good
pick up
idea.
a potential kill on Aaron. With that, the majority of them seem to be trying to push this down mid, try to take this match as early as they can. Except for no, they're backing off. Are they going to be looking for Baron?
Looks like they're hitting the wards. And yes, they have started on Baron.
Yes, they have started on Baron. They're not quite ready to end this just yet. They are looking for Baron.
Indeed, Aaron still has 30 seconds till the respawn, so Team Red Dead will not be at full strength.
Team Red Dead will not be at full strength, but if they realize and can get on this, they might be able to steal, except for it's not looking like it, with Baron going extraordinarily low. Jinx ult coming in, and that is a steal! Nane with the steal!
Just like that, they have taken Baron.
That was an extraordinary steal. Like, I don't even have words. That was... Wow.
Still, they are quite far behind compared to Team Kiwi. If anything, they'll have that moment to brag about.
That is going to be a clip moment, let's be honest. And then with that, Red Dead now has Baron buff.
Looks like a bit of infighting in Team Kiwi. Turns out Nasus wanted to stack Baron. Staggering DPS.
To apparently quote Nasus, I want to stack it, let me stack it. And here we are. Oh, Nasus actively trying to come back up in the bot lane. And that
Hockey
is
G
not
in
looking like it.
chat. Wanted to
Hockey
stack
in
it.
chat admitting that he wanted to stack it.
Focus on your game, sir.
Or getting those stacks. Whichever comes first.
But they will be taking their 4th dragon here in just a moment.
There we go. And as well as they are also picking up the more important creature, the Scuttle Crab. Wonder how many people are going to get mad that I called Scuttle more important than Dragon.
I mean, how many people got mad at me for calling it Scuttlebug?
How many people got mad at you for calling it an incubator? Actually, no, that caught on as a joke at this point. It's turned around entirely.
They make fun of Nasus versus Nasus, Tomato.
Because
I can't win.
Because their name is Susan. Duh.
I just can't win, my dude.
There we go. And with that, Remo will be picking up a red buff. Except for the majority of the team seems to be coming up towards mid lane here. Oh, the majority... Red Dead trying to defend with a bit of a split push happening with 3 in mid, 1 in bot. And are we going... Remu is coming up to reconvene with the team. Are we going to see a push in? Inhibitors respawning soon.
Indeed. They'll have back 2 of their 3 inhibitors. But Nasus, sitting with 867 on stacks Q, very quickly dispatches half the health of that inhibitor.
There we go. Inhibitors about to respawn soon.
And...
Oh, and that is going to pick up an inhibitor right there.
Oh, but they might take out Nasus here.
Oh, but Nasus going extraordinarily low. Malzahar ult coming out. Down goes Takayama. With that in mind, we are seeing the rest of the team start to push in. Camille ult coming out. Wildcard trying to get out of there. Will he be able to? Yes, he will. And that is the redemption heal coming back down for Team Kiwi. Wildcard slowed. Nasus is looking for it. Gets into his W, gets back in the spawn. He will be safe.
Look at it, eyes on Overlay. Oh, Overlay with a flash, but it's
eyes on Overlay. Flashes around him, but not quite enough.
And down goes Overlay.
And down goes Overlay. Wildcard activate. Wildcard and Aaron potentially trying to bait into the... And that will be match for the game.
Round 1, ladies and gentlemen.
Round 1 going to Team Kiwi. Whew. I'll admit.
Also, Kriva, we're not trash talking the players. What are you on about?
There we go. Let us bring us over to the match stats. There we go. So if we look at this, we are looking at the most damage actually coming from Sen rather than the Nasus. Which is understandable, seeing the fact that Sen is the AD carry. I'm just surprised seeing how many Qs popped off that Nasus wasn't a little bit higher. Then again, I'm not good at this game, so what do I know?
You're telling me the role that does the damage did a lot of damage, then?
Yeah, pretty much.
Wonderful commentary.
I'm just saying, it's surprising in comparison to that top lane Nasus, who I thought was going to pop off a hell of a lot more. With that in mind, if we look at the income earned throughout the majority of the match, it actually does go to the Nasus this time.
Mm-hmm. Quite a lot of farming going on from that Nasus.
Susan. See, even I forgot the third name already. So with that in mind, let's get that third match organized.
This is the second match.
You know what I
We
mean?
only finished game.
My brain.
We only finished game. Dad, come on, please
Well,
focus up.
I
We finished
am
game.
focused. It's just my brain is paced.
All right, I'm gonna need another invite as spectator here.
That I can
while
do.
We get ready with the second match. Teams, please remember we are flipping sides now. Team Red Dead on the left, blue side. Team Kiwi on the right, red side. Please arrange yourselves accordingly.
Almost invited someone who was not part of this match. That would have been very unfortunate. And I think put myself down here.
Yep, you belong with me.
Oh, now spectator is full. Give me a moment.
Yep, we need to wait until... Oh, okay, you can come down.
There I am.
And it looks like we're ready.
Mostly. Oh, just a little bit of reorganization on their sides.
All right.
And I'll just quickly ask. Yeah, it turns out R does not actually stand for ready. It means for TikTok rap god Aaron, with the capitalized R being in rap. No, it's the R in his name in the middle.
Aaron. What beautiful sportsmanship. Some GG well played. It's going out in the ready room.
The ready room, yeah.
What's it called? Lobby, that's the word for it. I can't. Dan, I can't. Words are hard.
And I'm just gonna also mention that in the in there it just says please in the lobby, yeah, it just says please don't ban Nas's sad face.
Please don't ban a moo.
Please don't ban a moo sad face. So yeah, we're gonna see what those bans are coming out once everyone is ready. In
the meantime, why don't we set up a poll? Predictions of round 2. I wonder if we'll see.
Oh, there we go.
Go ahead.
You set up the poll. I'll keep commentating. Alrighty, and there's a Nasus ban first and foremost coming out from Red Dead. Oh, with that in mind, I do need to edit the numbers to have the correct score.
Your worst decisions will haunt you.
And there we go. That is a Morgana and an Amumu ban.
Indeed.
That in mind, we are looking to see who second ban is going to be as I try to spin around the names so that people are on the right side of the board. Oh, and that's going to be a Kane ban coming out. Another Taka ban.
And the polls for round 2 are up. Will we be seeing Team Kiwi take the victory once again, ending the third night of the tournament? Or will we see a comeback from Team Red Dead?
Bring this into Game 3. And that's going to be a Jin ban coming out from Red Dead.
Last ban before the first pick phase.
Oh, and the pictures, I forgot to also turn those around.
That's a Talon
And
ban.
that is a
right
Talon ban.
there. Oh, quick lock on the Lux for Team
Quick
Red
lock.
Dead. Meaning that once again, Luna is denied the Lux. Team Kiwi taking their time with the picks.
That is the real question. Has Jin ever been allowed in this tournament? At this point, no.
100% ban rate, actually, with the Jin.
And this is also the first set of the tournament that we haven't seen an Ari come out.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, she did have a 100% appearance rate before this, didn't she?
In the previous 2 matches, yeah, but not once so far in this one.
Indeed. First pick for Team Kiwi is Yarvin Iv. And
Jarvan Iv. Hold on, no, we need to go back to that. Jarvan Iv?
Yarvin.
Jarvan Iv! It's 4. It's a Roman numeral.
That's Shyvana.
Oh, and that's a Shyvana pick.
right there.
Yeah. I don't think we're gonna live down Yarvin Iv. I'm sorry.
Vagar with I almost said Vagar with the Aaron.
Vagar with the
that looks
Aaron.
like
And that is a Yasuo pick.
That is a Yasuo pick.
Not a problem.
And that is a
Not-
misfortune ban.
Wow.
Right.
And that will be a Caitlyn ban this time. Deciding they don't want to see that again this match.
I have no idea what you're saying. You are a completely robot.
Oh boy. Well, at least Shaq can still hear me, so well I can get hits in on Kai, well, he can't hear me. Yarvin Iv, Yarvin Iv, Yarvin Iv.
Look, mankind was not meant to have numbers in their names. Why would there be a Roman numeral? Yarvin's not even a Roman name.
No, but he's 4th in line for the throne.
Then he'd be Yarvin the Fourth, not Yarvin
That
Fourth.
is what he is, but they have to shorten it because they can't put a "the" in there for Champ Select. Speaking of which, that is a
That's another
Nami.
Malzahar.
Yeah, and that is going to be bans for Soraka and Nami, with Malzahar coming out.
Oh, this could very well mean Overly will get to play Thresh this time.
And that is going to be an Annie pick? Oh, are we going to see Annie support this time? That is going to be a question for another time as we go into the next pick here. And that is going to be...
That's a set.
That is a
That
set.
indeed a set.
Okay. I saw Tarek
Looks like
first, and I got very scared.
Indeed. Looks like Wildcard may be getting set for a top lane.
And with that in mind, who are we going to see as the last pick for Team Kiwi?
Wait, they have a
And that
Lux.
is a
Why would it be-
Rakan.
Wait, they've got mid Vigar and they've got a Lux, so why would it be any support?
Except, what are we looking... Unless they decide to go with the Annie Lux bot lane with no AD carry.
Oh. Oh.
We are going to see something extraordinarily different in the... Actually, wait, looking at it also, we have Yasuo in the bot lane this time as well.
With Rakan.
So we are seeing what might be the craziest bot lane yet of the tournament. With no
As
AD
they
carry.
put it, mage bot lane coming from Team Red Dead. And according to our analysis of chat, what Cable's telling us is Yasuo has currently the highest win rate in bot lane.
I could see that. Maybe. I don't know. Yasuo mains seem to have a bit of a reputation. That being said, will we be able to see work coming out on this? Oh, and there's the 3-minute delay. So, how y'all doing?
Indeed. Closing out the prediction votes for round 2, it does look like people have more confidence in Team Kiwi coming into the second round. We're looking at 75% vote for Team Kiwi to sweep, and 25% hoping that Red Dead will make a comeback.
And there we go. So with that in mind, we are looking at a Yasuo Rakan bot lane versus Annie Lux. So this is an extraordinary melee so we have a melee AD carry versus our ranged AP carry. So with this in mind, what are we going to see in this bot lane? Because normally you would see a lot of back and forth poking, but with this in mind, normally if you were to say have Annie Yasuo isolated, we would be seeing Annie outpoke Yasuo, Yasuo potentially trying to get dashes in to make it work. But now we have a support on each side.
I'm assuming Yasuo might try to go hyper aggressive right from the start, before Lux and Annie can really build up any sort of spell power.
That could be the case, especially with Rakan's ability to just taunt anyone who he happens to run through with that ability.
Indeed.
And
Because once Lux gets her trap going and Annie's got her burns, like, it's going to be difficult for the melees.
it's going to be extraordinarily difficult. RKF Art, thank you for the follow, and thank you to everyone else who followed who we missed throughout the match. I apologize.
Oh, the BM spilling out in the chat here. Hoshi's incredibly mad that Lux was taken from her.
Absolutely
and Taka
livid.
doesn't want to hear it. Taka doesn't want to hear it. Down to the last minute before round 2 begins. Please get excited, ladies and gentlemen, but at a reasonable level. Let's not spam chat too much this time.
Instead of clapping, consider it like snapping your fingers. You know what I mean? Like
Golf clap, golf clap.
golf claps. Golf claps are on the board, everyone.
You know, I've never gone and watched a live game of golf.
I don't think many people have.
Just doesn't seem very exciting.
You just kind of hit the tiny ball with a stick and then it goes into a hole. I mean, mini golf's cool because at least you got like the dinosaurs and stuff involved.
I mean, billiards is also hitting a tiny ball with a stick and watching it go in a hole. But
Yeah, but that's a bunch of holes. Like, I was gonna say that's a bunch of balls and a bunch of holes at once.
Look, there's what, like 12, 16 sets in a golf course?
Yeah, but you're only using like one ball per person. It's like when you have billiards, you're like slamming all the balls into each other. Den, stop make. You can make billiards lewd. I'm just talking about balls and holes. Oh, that might be why. So with that in mind, let's go into the next match. All right, everyone.
Thank you for the follow, Ryukin.
Yeah, Ryukin, thank you for the follow. With that, let's go to the in-game view. It is just loading in now, so it might take a bit to appear on the stream side. Oh, and I need to move these over again. Do. There we go. And that is Reverse Annie. Alrighty. And
Quite a cute skin indeed.
And I remember someone in chat saying that they were just happy to see Annie be played, even if it's in this more unorthodox setup. And looking around, we actually have Star Guardian Rakan. Which
Dark Cosmic Lux. I didn't know Rakan had a Star Guardian skin.
I only realized because I've watched that music video way too many times to count. I just kind of wish I had the Star Guardian Rakan skin, you know what I mean? Oh, with that, we are in the match. Let me just
pull up the scoreboard,
put away time controls, and quickly tab to the client and then back to the game so we don't get the weird ba-ding sound every time I try to bring up the score. And there we go.
Once again, teams have flipped. We now have Team Kiwi on red side, Team Red Dead on blue. And they're out the gates.
And they are running hard. Malphite trying to win that race up to the top lane, but oh, we're not talking about racing here? Okay.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Alright, with that in mind, looks like both teams are setting up on that bot side.
30 seconds until
And I do need to rearrange because it is a Jarvan jungle. There we go.
Yarvin.
Yarvan Iv.
Yarvin Iv.
Support AFK, report, stop bully, same Mike D. What is going on in chat already at this point?
Oh, it looks like Team Red Dead's mid has DC'd.
Oh, that's what's going on here.
Since the last game.
Okay. Also,
This is just self-inflicted BM. This is just infighting at this point.
Also, is it just me, or is Lux's... That is Lux, oh yeah. Is Lux's skin effect thing there just playing, BRB, my mom's calling? Oh, they aren't even disconnected or anything. They're all here. They're just...
No, they're just shit-talking each other.
They're just
on the same team.
Yeah.
Wonderful teamwork from Team Red Dead, by the way.
Hi, it's this Tinder coming out from Hoshiko. Alright, and with that in mind, both teams deciding to start with their red. Vigar coming out in this mid lane again against the Malzahar. And looks like... here we go. We're going to see a bit of early aggression coming out from Set. Might not be the best against Malzahar, or not Malzahar, Malphite, because Malphite is pretty tanky.
Indeed. As predicted, the Red Deads seem to have a bit more control of the bot lane, given that they've got ranged pokes.
That seems to be true. And, except for this might actually work out for Wildcard. The Set poke coming out on the Malphite being more than enough than Malphite can give back.
Yasuo already down to half health.
And like we predicted, the range being a bit of an issue in the spot lane.
Indeed, they did not go hyper-aggressive, and they're already down on levels. Both Red Dead being level 2, while Team Kiwi is still at level 1. Oh, they just hit level 2.
Oh, and there we go.
A little late for the game, though.
A little bit more poke coming out in the top lane, bring that Malphite even lower.
We do see Yarvin coming down, though. We do see Yarvin coming down. Could it be an early gank?
And this might be an early gank from Rimu, except for they had it warded and they were aware.
Goodbye, Yarvin 4.
And so he goes back off in the jungle. Nope, he's looking to rotate that gank and move it to the mid lane. We're seeing exactly how well that will turn out in the next bit here as I just...
Aaron seems unawares.
A little more poke coming out in the top lane, bringing both of them to about half. And here comes Jarvan coming in for the ult. That will be a flash getting out of there. And he gets a little bit of poke back. Jarvan deciding to take that moment that he scared off the flash for a little bit of a laugh.
What was that flash?
I wish I knew. Except for Taka. Taka is right there ready to pick up Jarvan, and that will be first blood for Taka. Getting caught by surprise. Taka coming around, potentially originally setting up for a counter gank, but realizing that he could just pick up the kill as he tried to go home.
What was that flash, though?
Who knows?
Oh. Up until this point, I also forgot. And he also has a stun. That's a lot of CC coming from Red's bot lane.
That is correct. Oh, and we're getting a bit more it's poke, not like Pocky. There we go. Poke up in the top lane. Malphite remaining around half health, but Wildcard on that Set, managing to keep it a little above.
Oh, a bit of aggression coming from top lane. Set again.
Oh, here we go, going in for a little bit more of a poke. That's just what poke looks like when you're melee.
A brawler fighting a brick wall.
Well, you know what they say, if you punch a brick wall enough times, it will eventually break. Oh, and there we go, getting another pull in, trying to get that damage off, get him very low, but under turret.
RPG pulls back.
Oh, except for we have Jarvan in the top lane. We might be seeing a gank coming out on the Set. Except that is exactly what we're going to see. Rimu coming around, getting up there. Flash coming out, not nearly enough to keep Rimu away. But Wildcard picking up a kill on Malphite, trying to just turn this around for himself, and they are both run away. With that in mind, going back to the bot lane, both Sen and Overly extraordinarily low.
Oh, wow, did not even notice that dragon take.
Oh, but Taka will take the dragon in that time.
Once again, that's the first dragon is a cloud dragon, plus 10% ultimate cooldown reduction.
With that in mind, we are currently looking at a very strong lead coming from Team Red. Or Team Red Dead Dying Squad of Death.
Yes, it'll be a little confusing when Team Kiwi is playing the red side this time.
There is technically the red side versus the red team. And requires a little bit more wording to tell which one's which.
I have to actually remember team names now. Gosh. Putting me to work.
And there we go. Except for we are seeing an okay, never mind. It used to be them being the other way around. We're good. I was going to say that was an extraordinarily aggressive Malzahar, but turns out that's his own turret this time. And so used to the other side of the board.
Oh, we see... Oh, Malphite going on Aaron. Aaron doesn't get a flash off. And
and there we go. That's going to be an ult coming out on Aaron, and that is a couple slaps. But Aaron goes down.
And first kill for Team Kiwi goes to Hoshiko.
Going on to that Malzahar, potentially getting it. Malzahar is one of those characters that if you allow them to run away, they will be able to actually do a severe amount of damage. Then again, that is the majority of mid lane mages. Except for Victor.
Oh, Set not letting down any
Oh.
of the aggression in the top lane. Oh,
A little bit.
and in the bot lane, we can see the very melee Team Kiwi has pushed Team Red
Very
Dead all the way
up.
back down.
And also, we're looking, Jarvan's coming up into this bot lane as well, and so is Shyvana.
Followed by Taka.
Looks
We
like
could be seeing a full skirmish here.
this may be a 3v3 coming down into this bot lane here. Oh, except
Yarvin
for
looking for an opportunity.
it
Oh,
looks
and
like
Yarvin's in.
and
That's
Yarvin is
two
going
flashes.
in, and that is going to be both flashes coming out on Red Dead, actively trying to
Will
prevent
they
them. Oh, and
abuse
Shyvana is
that?
coming in from the other side. Sen going down to half health, and there
But
comes
Taka's
that
been overpowered
shield.
and pushed back, repelled. We see no kills in this. Oh, but Yarvin's coming back up in forest. Yarvin going in.
Oh, and
on
that is
Taka.
extraordinary
Taka
amount of damage coming out from Vygar, forcing them to go away.
What? Oh, you're looking at mid lane.
Yeah.
Down in the bottom, we had Yarvin jump over a wall trying to pick off Taka, but Taka flashes away.
And
now
looks like
both
bot
teams
lane
are back
is
to
just
farming.
starting to chill out a bit.
Indeed. Set still having total control of the top lane.
And with that being said, let's take a quick look. That's the team fight overlay. Let's just quickly take a look at what the gold difference is. About 300 for top lane in Set's favor.
600 for junglers.
600 for junglers. We are looking at a difference about 200 in the mid lane, starting to drop. That is
200 for the ADCs and pretty much even for the supports.
and we are noticing that the Hades might be a little mad about the name, but that is in fact the correct names. Yarvin Iv, Shyvana, Vigor, Seat, and Nomi,
Seat. Malpahit
and Minyam,
and Luke.
and Incubator.
Luke and Andrew in the bot lane coming back up to the tower.
Can we just come up with bland names for every League of Legends character? Like, Malphite's now Brian.
Brian. I was trying to take a drink. I almost spat my water out.
With that in mind, I'm looking at names. Yeah, Shyvana will take a blue buff here. And bot lane is starting to push up heavily again. Looks like they're just trying to get rid of wards.
Yasuo going around taking care of
Putting the wards back.
But they've got eyes. We could be seeing another skirmish here. Overly with the poke. Overly not being able to play anywhere near as aggressively as she did on night one.
You're right. With this Tribush, is this becoming a war of wards? Both sides putting a ward down, taking out a ward, putting one back down.
Yarvin coming down blue lane. Blue lane, bot lane.
And with that, it looks like everyone... Oh, except for we have Jarvan coming up from behind in the bot lane. We might be
Indeed.
seeing a bit of a gank coming out from the
Yasuo
back.
diving in on
Oh,
Overly.
Yasuo deciding to go in
That's a
hard, and
flash
that's a
forward.
flash.
Overly flash.
The both of them trying to go in. Jarvan pulling in, but not quite able to pick up.
Tibbers coming out for support.
Tibbers coming out, walking right up into them, getting ready to slap. And Tibbers will
That
go
Tibbers
down.
did indeed save Eddie's life.
Oh, except for we got the bind coming out on Yasuo. Oh, Lux ult can go through windshield. Knockup coming out from Rakan, and that is going to be a Jarvan coming in.
Yasuo is incredibly hurt.
Sen extraordinarily low on that Yasuo.
Yes, we do have Fire Dragon incoming, by the way.
There we go. Oh, and that is going to be an ult on Takayama as he goes over, picks up the kill, but will go down to turret.
Aaron has also killed Hoshiko in mid lane, but Yarvin's gone.
Jarvan coming in, landing the wall, but Aaron will flash out of it. Not much you can do about it at that point. Tries to throw the stun down, but he's not quite there anymore.
Indeed, a much more formidable match from the red team Red Dead this time around. They are still in the lead, 3 kills to 2.
Oh, Wildcard getting a bunch of damage out on there. Coming in for the suplex under turret. Trying to pick up a potential turret dive, but will he be able to? Walking away? No, he will not.
Enough. It was not enough. Also, are you a few seconds behind, my friend?
I might be a few seconds behind. Let me check the time thing. Time controls. I was a couple seconds behind, but now it's fixed. Where is the time frame? That's target frame? No, I want that. Time controls. There we go. And we are good. And with that, Jarvan will pick up Dragon for the Team Kiwi. And with that, it'll be a Mountain Drake stage.
We are now 1 dragon apiece. Cloud Dragon for Team Red Dead. Infernal Dragon for Team Kiwi.
Someone also corrected me in chat. Malphite's real name would not be Steven, it would be Chad.
Thank you for the follow, Real Yamahoshi.
Yeah, thank you for the follow. With that in mind, I'm realizing I can turn on timers for objectives. There we go. Malphite getting extraordinarily aggressive in that top lane, potentially trying to push Set away. But with that in mind, not quite going to happen as they both just kind of trade punches. Back down in the mid lane, we do have that setup going on again. Both teams trying to get a bit of farm. And that is going to be a there is a Fire Dragon on Team Kiwi and a Wind Dragon on Red Dead. Phase 150, thank you for the follow. I need to get a bit more water before I can properly thank people because my throat is extraordinarily dry.
That's why I brought 2 bottles with me, Den. Gotta think ahead.
I only had one, but it was a... Oh!
We are seeing Yarvin. Yarvin's taking a peek at Aaron.
And here we go. Looks like we're going to get a bit more damage up on this top lane, but neither side wanting to dedicate to it just yet, except we do have Shyvana. Looks like instead of going for that, she's going for an invade to the jungle.
Rimu's moving in. Rimu is moving in. That's a flash from
Oh, but he banners into the stun, but it will still get him.
Shyvana a bit too late to show up. And wisely backs out.
I do have to say, though, that was a good save on Aaron's part to try to prevent using the banner. Oh, except for that's going to be a Malphite ult coming up in the top lane, followed up by the Set ult. Malphite flashing away. Neither side wants to dedicate to this, especially now that Shyvana has arrived at full health. And that is going to be an ult under turret for kill. With that in mind, Jarvan is also in the top lane, not quite wanting to dedicate to this, and potentially will back out at this point. Just quickly take a look at what he's doing. He is just hiding. We are currently on round 2 with 1 point for Team Kiwi, no points for Red Dead so far. Oh, and that's going to be an anti-flash in stun coming out on... Only hitting...
Tibbers out on the field.
Oh, and there we go. Looks like going in for the stun, and that will be on Overly. Overly getting the ignite.
Tower.
Oh, but Set...
Oh, there goes Rakan.
Luna going extraordinarily low, and there we go. Double kill for Nane.
Indeed. As we predicted, the range character is having quite an advantage in the bot lane here.
And I would also like to point out that after dying, Luna just said, easy.
Which is weird, because Luna lost that fight.
I think that's the point.
And we've just got word that Nane's boyfriend is raiding in Final Fantasy XIV, the Alexander Ultimate.
Alright, looking around the lanes again. Let's just quickly take a look at the gold difference. That's the team fight overlay again. Looking at gold difference, we are looking at about a difference of not even 1,000. We're looking at a difference of 500, favoring Set in the top lane. We are looking at a difference of about 1,000, favoring Shyvana in jungles. We are looking at a difference of about 500 between the mid laners in favor of Malzahar. For the carries, we're looking about a difference of 100. Oh, except for Aaron getting extraordinarily aggressive and picking up the kill on Hoshi. Well, Overly is apparently torrenting Teletubbies.
That's illegal.
that is illegal. But
Yarvin coming down to support mid lane.
Sometimes when you need Teletubbies, you gotta do what you gotta do. Aren't we all? Comes out from Luna.
Oh, Yasuo dashing in again.
Yasuo coming in. Oh, and therefore we got a Lux ult coming out, and that will turn it around immediately. There we go. Let's get out of those gold differences, because the differences are...
Of Team Kiwi's bottom tower here.
There we go, and this will be the first turret of the match as well.
top lane. Once again, Set controlling the flow of the farm.
Oh, except for Jarvan coming in under his own turret, trying to push them off. He might get stunned, going extraordinarily low, and that's going to be a pick.
All he was met with was death. Hoshiko coming down for support. Much too late.
There we go, and just getting rid of the wards, keeping that bottom tower alive for as long as they can. Looks like
there's... Oh, Shyvana started on the dragon.
Oh, here we go. Dragon started for Red Dead.
However, Team Kiwi are already on their tail.
Team Kiwi
And
already
we're gonna see
positioned
another
to
skirmish
intercept,
right
and we
here.
might see a skirmish coming out. Oh, Malzahar out, coming out on it, Annie immediately. Oh, and here we go.
Yasuo down.
Stopwatch coming out. Yasuo down. Shyvana staying extraordinarily low, but still
Shyvana
in
down.
this. Shyvana going down.
Oh, indeed.
With that
Hoshiko's
in
trapped
mind-
in Baker's barrier, but
Looks like they are going to back off at this
that is
point.
it. Indeed. And now Team Kiwi has control of Dragon.
Team
They'll
Kiwi,
be starting with Aaron watching right behind the wall.
Team Kiwi's
Will we see
moving in on
another
this
steal
dragon.
here?
If Aaron can time that meteor properly, he might be able to get a steal, except for that is a Jarvan banner
he
coming
pulls
down to
out.
give a little bit of vision.
And Aaron pulls out.
Except for now we're getting a little bit of a smackdown in the top lane.
With that, Team Kiwi takes second dragon.
And there we go. Smackdown denied as Malphite decides to walk back under turret.
Am I behind now?
Potentially? Oh, and that's going to be a pull for wildcard, getting a little bit of damage. Oh,
And there
oh, but
goes
that is
Soul
going to be
King.
under that turret. Here comes the set ult, and that is going to take out wildcard.
No, okay, you're behind. Yeah, that happened a few seconds ago.
Okay, so I'm the one who's behind now. Just going to quickly watch this as Set tries to go in for the
Yasuo
ult, but he will go down.
Yasuo getting absolutely bullied in the bot lane.
There we go. Time controls are caught up now. Oh, and here comes the Rakan ult coming out onto Aaron. Well, not rather an ult, but rather the knock up.
And flash, Aaron down.
And Aaron will go
Hoshiko
down.
picking up another kill. Hoshiko already with 5 kills for Team Kiwi.
Turns out you can fast forward with the plus key, learning something new every day. Just gonna quickly see if... Yeah, there we go. So every time there's a little bit of a lag spike, I can just mash plus, and we will be back to the action.
Looks like they're going for a push on mid lane.
This
Team Red Dead
might
mid turret
be-
is in danger. This is it. Yes.
Oh, except for
Oh,
Taka
Shyvana-
is being followed by
Oh,
Hockey.
Will they push all the way to second tower? No, they won't. They're backing off. Set. Having free farm up there, but no, they're going down to...
Oh, and this is mine. Sen and Luna starting to pick up this bot tower, trying to take it before the other team arrives again. And they will get it extraordinarily low, but not quite there.
No, Annie's back on the scene.
Taka will pick up a blue buff while he's at it. And bot lane deciding to push out a bit more, potentially get some wards down.
Malphite coming down, though. Malphite
coming down, potentially getting the tower dive.
Oh, no, but Aaron's right behind him. Aaron
Aaron-
is right behind him. And they've now Malphite
And right behind him,
pinched.
stuns are coming up. Sen coming around, trying to prevent Malphite from going down. Oh, and here comes the Malphite ult. There comes the Yasuo ult. All 3 ults coming out
And
across the
Annie
board.
down.
And that will be Nane down, overly going extraordinarily low, diving under turret, trying to stay safe. Taka coming
Taka
around to
going
pick
after the
out
outside.
Hockey, trying to get rid of him at this point, but he will... And there he
Malphite
goes.
down.
And there we go, Luna
Oh,
caught
oh,
out
wait,
and
oh,
on her
wait,
own
oh,
will be taking out
we're caught.
Sen, trying to run away. Wildcard having to run around at that point, except
And
for
with
the
the buff,
snipe.
but it wasn't enough. And with that, we end with 1 death on Team Red Dead and 3 deaths on Team Kiwi.
And Hoshi forced to retreat and hold that middle tower. Looking at a 15-9 match in the favor of Red Dead, going much better than their last match.
Indeed. Yarvin 4 poking up the top tower for Team Kiwi.
And there we go, that middle tower melting as fast as possible.
Team Red Dead seems to really be moving with a vengeance here. They want to take this second round.
Oh, and
Push us into round 3.
a lot of pings coming up on top lane. Jarvan on his own up there might be grouped up on by the entire team. He's
That looks
running
to be the
away
plan.
and starting to be. Will he be able to make it in time? First of the team starting to round this corner. They're looking for him, but they won't check the
And
right
they
bush
go
in time
up
as
there.
he gets away.
Oh, there he goes. Which puts the entire Team Red Dead entirely out of position.
As
They dedicated all that resource and had nothing to show for it.
Kiwi wants to apparently rotate towards this mid lane as well. Oh,
And we've got a Mountain Drake spawning in less than a minute.
with that in mind, they could get potentially 2 Mountain Drakes on the side of Team Kiwi. There we go. Just quickly fix that because I had a little bit of a lag spike just to make sure we're still caught up. It looks like they are setting up a bush. Ward coming down in the bush, potentially seeing their whole team. But they will clean up that ward and get back to looking around. About 15 seconds left on that dragon spawn. Both teams starting to eye it up. And in comes the spawn any moment now. Rather,
There they are.
About 5 seconds from now. Oh, and that's going to be a death bush walking up a little too close to it. The support goes down immediately. And the rest of the team actively trying to push up, but that might have been a bunch of abilities burned for one person. We'll have to see as this goes on.
Indeed. Both teams fighting around the dragon.
Another team quite wanting to dedicate and fully to the engage just yet. Both kind of just playing around, trying to see what the other team's going to do, except for, the stun coming
Shyvana
out.
going in for Rakan.
Oh, and Shyvana coming in, trying to land on Rakan. Oh, but Shyvana will be taken down immediately. The rest of the team trying to turn for that Rakan. That might have been 2 flashes coming out. Jarvan ult coming in, keeping them in the tube. Wildcard just might
not be enough.
getting a little too dedicated to Hoshiko and gets picked up for the triple.
Indeed. And with that, it looks like Team Kiwi is going to be taking the dragon.
Team Kiwi using this time to pick up Dragon.
Oh, Lux is moving in though, and that's a steal.
And that is a steal. And I'm definitely behind again, except for you might just be ahead.
I'm on time. I'm just hitting the plus key.
Yeah, I'm hitting the plus key too, and it's not doing anything. And we're getting "Let me stack it" quoted in chat again. Just a reminder of the Baron previous match.
Overly with that steal.
An insane steal.
But still, stealing a Drake just cannot compare with stealing Baron Nashor, can it?
That being said, both those steals had come from the same team. So it looks like Overly is learning from Nane in the stealing department. That in mind, both teams now starting to rotate around. Baron is up.
Baron is indeed up. Team Kiwis with 1 ward on it. And Shyvana coming in to get the Scuttlebug.
Overly throwing out a little bit of damage, not quite landing anything, just trying to scare them away, keep them a little occupied as she takes this ward.
Most of the teams gathered in the mid lane. Malphite farming by himself up top, coming back down. Might be nope. Malphite seems to be split pushing on top lane.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to try to take that turret. That in mind, Shyvana is there. Is she going to return around?
There goes the turret.
And the turret goes down. Looks like Taka will instead just try to pick up potentially wolves.
And
that was a Jarvan coming in, but not quite being able to land.
For a man from the future, Den, what's it like living in the past?
Weird.
Yeah. You keep calling out things I saw moments ago.
Yeah. It's kind of like except that's a huge Malphite ult coming in, and that's going to be a Jarvan ult as well.
Oh, Aaron's down.
And this is an insane amount coming out. Oh, here we go, and the Shyvana ult coming around, but that is not going to be enough to turn it around. That will be an ace.
That is an ace. At the cost of just Rimu's life, that is an entire ace.
That sounds like a pretty even trade. With that in mind, they're going to take this time to potentially push down mid as much as they can. Only
Indeed.
the absolute minimum amount of time being 14 seconds until one of their teammates comes back, the maximum being about 20.
just like that, Team Kiwi has turned it all around.
And Team Kiwi will take an inhibitor from this before they decide to peel off. There we go. Looks like they are just trying to clean up. Shows you how crazy this game can get. One team fight turning around the entire situation.
Indeed. Now, Team Kiwi is ahead in gold, kills, and towers.
With that in mind, the difference isn't that bad. So it looks like Red Dead could make something happen here. In fact, Annie is chasing down Yasuo. Dragon coming up in about another minute 43. That in mind, the majority of teams are organizing around that bot side. Are we going to see another team fight that soon? We don't know just yet.
Unlikely.
Unlikely
Most
as
of Team Red Dead
it looks
coming back to block off the super mobs.
and
They
defend
do
the
have
base.
an inhibitor after all. They seem to be mostly focusing on defending middle lane right now. Set going up to push back top lane a little bit.
Just actively trying to buy themselves a bit of time for super minions to push without having to immediately turn back and defend their base, it seems.
Oh, that's taunts coming from Team Kiwi. Both Luna and Oshiko just taunting in the mid lane, not doing anything else.
Rakan ascending to a higher plane of being in the mid lane.
Obali even taking the
Oh,
time
and
to
there's
say
a
hi to
Malphite ult
chat.
coming out, but he will not connect on anyone. And he is caught out on his own, actively trying to pick up a little bit of damage. Tibber's out, coming down to half, but gets
Looks
out
like
of
he'll
there.
get away.
With that in mind, stuns coming out, lands
Malphite,
on...
Incredibly tanky, that Malphite.
Insanely tanky. With that in mind...
He is just a pile of bricks after all.
What? I wouldn't call them bricks, more like rocks, stones.
We made the same joke last time.
We did make the same joke last time, but I'm saying right now, he's not made of bricks, he's made of rocks. Oh, except for here,
and
the dragon
Team
spawns and
Kiwi
immediately
has started
started.
on Dragon. Will we see another steal coming from Obali?
Both Nane and Overly in position. The rest of the team coming up, getting prepared to potentially go for the steal.
Oh,
Steal
no,
coming out,
no.
but will not make it in time. With that in
they
mind,
jumped in.
Takayama
Fucker
going
down
in and
immediately.
ulting, but not being able to pick anything up. Rest of the team coming in now.
Oh, it is a snowball.
Oh, except for might not be able to do much. Wildcard now on his own, potentially needing to get out of there, but won't be able to, and that will be a triple. That in mind, Malphite has teleported into the base and is looking to end this now.
That is an ace.
And Hockey just actively picking up after doing this teleport, trying to end this now. Rest of the team relocating into position. And with no one able to respawn in time, we might be seeing a GG. Entire team now in position. This might be looking like a GG
And that
for
is
Team
it,
Kiwi.
ladies and gentlemen.
That is game 2 for Team Kiwi.
Indeed.
With that in mind, I believe that would be the end of the match, doing 2-0 for Team Kiwi.
It does indeed. Shall we go have a talk with the winning team first?
Yeah, let's go talk to the winning team first, and we'll regroup. And well, you know how it goes.
Oh
from
no,
there.
you gotta do analysis first.
Right. Analysis time. Getting the guy who knows like nothing about the game to do analysis, but knows more than the other caster.
Hey, I know a bit about Overwatch, please. As you can see here, the Winston doing a favorable amount of
Hi there.
damage. Congratulations, Team Kiwi.
So looking at this, we were actually a bit wrong with the prediction, with Yasuo being actually the main damage of their team. Which, to be fair, we thought they were going to get outranged and outbullied at the start of the round to the ranged bot lane, but not the case. I'm getting a bit of echo on your end, but I can work through it.
Just goes to show how much we know about this game.
Yeah. With that in mind, Aaron is asking chat, did you slip to my OnlyFans yet? Alright, Aaron. Alrighty. With that in mind, let's look at the... Oh, that's a lot of vision. I just want vision score, please. With that in mind, we are seeing an insane amount of vision coming out from Red Dead. But sadly, not enough to bring the match around.
No, sir.
All right, so...
A very valiant effort from Red Dead in the early game, though.
Definitely. That early game, they had it turned around and entirely prepared, but when it came down to the team fight phases, they just weren't able to hold up. So with that in mind, let us go talk to the winning team.
Indeed. Popping over to Team Kiwi chat. There he is.
There we go.
All right, and hello, Team Kiwi. Why don't we go down along the list? You guys can introduce yourselves, shout out your channels, and anything you would like to promote. Starting with Remu.
Promote, I mean, like always, like shout out to my whole team and also to Red, the Team Red. They're all amazing. It was really fun.
All right, thank you for your words. And next, Hockey G.
Hey, thanks for having me. Shouts out to my team. Y'all played amazing. Shouts out to the other team as well. It was really fun playing against you. And thank you guys for having me.
Yeah, not a problem. That in mind, Hoshiko, anything you want to promote or say?
I'm Tomiki Hoshiko, and also don't ban Lux because they get really feral.
Yeah, we noticed.
We've all borne witness to that. Yes. Now we know. Sen, go ahead. Take it away.
I want to thank my team for putting up with me playing Yasuo. And one of these days, I'm going to play Jin. One of these days.
One of these days.
We did see Yasuo in the last night of the tournament, though that was played by Wildcard, I believe, was it not?
Yep.
Very different experience seeing a Yasuo in the bot lane this time.
Oh, definitely.
And last but certainly not least, let's get a word from Luna.
I had fun throwing on Rakan in the bot lane. That was a good time, good experience.
And at the end of the day, it's all about having fun here, isn't it, ladies and gentlemen?
That is correct.
Yeah.
I keep lifting my water bottle up to my mouth as if it was a mic. Why do I do this?
Good job.
I'm talking on a headset.
You're staying in character. The immersion is real.
The immersion.
The problem is, I've bumped my teeth with this water bottle multiple times already, and it kind of hurts.
Yeah, maybe don't do that then. So yeah, I don't actually have too many questions tonight because that was a pretty clean performance from
Daniel,
everyone.
you're sounding like a robot.
That's Discord again.
See, it's not just me.
Yeah.
It's not just me.
Thanks, Discord. Very cool.
Oh no.
So with that in mind, I'll try to ask my questions as best I can, but Discord might not let that happen.
It's fixed.
It's fixed now? Okay, cool. Thank you, Discord. Very cool for real this time. So I'd like to point out, in Game 1, there was a massive steal on Baron coming from... Actually...
It's Hockey's fault.
Oh, the stack? The Q
Yeah.
stack?
So how do you feel about those Q stacks?
We'll talk a bit about that.
That was so funny.
Stacks over Baron, stacks over kills, stack over turrets, stacks over life, man. It's just stacks. You just gotta have the stacks.
Well,
And the stacks paid off. Like, ultimately, you guys saw I had like 800 stacks. Because stacks are everything, man. Stacks are life.
But you
Stacks
could have
is
stacked
just...
the Baron too, and it was taken from right
Oh,
under your...
yeah, it was... Yeah, that was very sad. It got bursted. It was like over 1k life, and right as I was about to like set up for the queue, the Jinx ult came in, and well, it got stolen.
But did you get those stacks, though?
After that, we asked.
No, I didn't.
That's
I was so sad.
unfortunate.
No.
Yeah, that was a bad game because I couldn't stack. Like, I missed that stack. Nah, that was just so sad.
Wasn't worth it.
Your night's just been ruined, hasn't it?
Yep. Like, after that, I just didn't want to play any. I'm just kidding.
And Hoshiko, as the substitute for the night, suddenly being thrust into this tournament out of nowhere, how did it feel playing with Team Kiwi?
I feel like we communicated pretty darn well, so that was really fun.
Yeah.
Very
And
good.
I think it's like the first time I played with Luna, Remu. It was the first time I played with everyone. I haven't played with anyone here outside of this tournament.
I mean, you played with me once, and Taka was there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you don't count.
I'm Team Kiwi.
Fair enough.
Okay, all right.
Ouch.
I see. Thank you, Hoshiko.
All right. Well, I don't think I have any other questions.
Shall we go have a word with Team Red Dead then?
Alrighty.
I bumped my tooth again. Fuck this water bottle. I'm gonna set it down over here. I'm just gonna set
put
it
it
down
away.
over here.
Just put it away.
Exactly.
And
All right.
to answer a question I saw go by, brackets are. I will be posting the brackets after the stream on Twitter, so you can go check it out there. With that
Indeed.
in mind, let us head.
There's Dead's Twitter. Please follow.
Awesome. And with that in mind, let's head over to Red Dead.
Indeed. Thank you, Team Kiwi, for being here tonight, and congratulations on taking the win.
Yeah, congratulations on taking third place in the overall.
Thank you.
I mean, I wasn't gonna, all right.
Look,
Okay, thanks for having us.
yeah, no
Let us
problem.
have
Thank
this.
you.
Let us have this.
Hope you all had a good time, and if we host another one, we hope to see you next time.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty, have a good one.
All right, bye-bye.
Boy.
Bye.
Streaming.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Hello, Team Red Dead.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
What's up?
Dad.
What's poppin'?
Dead. Okay, screen is switching over to Team Red Dead. Once again, as before, why don't we go down the line where you can self-introduce. You can introduce yourselves, shout out your Twitches, your Twitters, and anything you would like to promote. Starting with Wildcard.
Wait, me?
Well, you're
Oh.
first in line.
I'm Wildcard.
Well, yeah, that's definitely wild card. Okay, yeah, she's
I'm
definitely
Wildcard.
No, I'm Wildcard.
Okay.
No, I'm Spartacus.
Everyone is wild.
We're all
No,
Wildcard now.
I'm Dirty Dan. I'm Dirty Dan.
I'm Dirty Dan.
All right,
I'm Dirty Dan.
Alright, let's
let's get that self-introduction from
Yeah.
you, Card. Let's
Oh, that was it. Next.
All right.
That's it then. Alright.
Okay.
Huh?
Huh?
Card,
Huh?
you gonna go?
Kind.
Card? Any
Oh, wait.
Promos?
Oh,
Plugs? Okay, that's
Twitch.tv.
enough time.
Oh,
All right,
wow.
thank you for that wild card. Moving on to Takayama Crimson.
Oh my god, okay.
Wait. What? Taka. Oh, Taka. Taka?
My name's Taka. The only thing I want to shout out is Aaron's OnlyFans. If you could please go subscribe.
Professional TikTok.
I only have one subscriber.
Yeah, please support Aaron's passion. Thank you.
I don't think your mom counts as a subscriber, Aaron.
It's not my mom, it's Hannah's.
That is true. I remember seeing that clip. All right, thank you for your words, Taka. Aaron, aside from your OnlyFans, is there anything else you would like to shout out while you introduce yourself?
His TikTok.
Yeah, I'm a TikTok rap god apparently. And
Why you
okay. I've always wanted to do this on live television. Kai,
Yes, I'm Kai. What's up?
will you marry me?
No.
Okay.
Oh my god, Kai.
It was worth a shot.
Oh my god.
Look, Aaron, you can't just pop that out of nowhere, my boy.
Give
All right?
Aaron 2 L's like that. You
Yeah.
say yes right
Take him out
now,
to
sir.
dinner.
You get
Look,
on
Aaron,
live
at least take me out to dinner.
in front
Come
of what might be
No, no,
116
you're
people
wrong.
too. Come on.
You're not doing this right.
Please consider a date, sir.
I
It'd be
mean,
like that.
you've not even taken me out for dinner yet. Come on, my boy.
Kai,
How do you know that?
Yeah.
Maybe you
Collab
just
date
thrown
with?
away.
I feel like I remember
Five-star
if we've eaten.
steak dinner.
Kai, how can you
Yo,
not
take me
go
out
for
to the
the
top.
legendary master time traveling TikTok rap pro god pro console FPS gamer Incubus V streamer ultimate sexiest person Eric you ultimate voice actor of Twitch.com TV fame the super famous affiliate soon to be partner.
Kawaii Squad.
Look,
He's part of the Kawaii
Water.
Squad now.
look, Aaron. Okay, there's a Taco Bell down the street. There's a Taco Bell down the street. Yeah. You know, supreme fries, and we can try this again. And with that, why don't we move on to Nane?
Yo, my name's Ghetto Kawaii. I only play NFVDC. I can play her drunk. I can play her with my eyes closed. Drunk, thank you.
I made these outfits. I'm linking them in chat. 3 colors, 100 yen. Made me think we look cute. GetOkawaii.com. Check out my magazine. Twitter, Twitch. GetOkawaii. XO and GetOkawaii. Yeah. And check out my mixtape while you're at it. I made them in 2018, and yeah, nothing new in 2020. So yeah, I think that's all the plugs. Thank you for in-house games. Thank you.
Ruthless businesswoman.
I mean, this is the time to self-promote. You guys just
We
wasted
did say
your time.
shout out. She's
I did proper self-promotion.
she's decided
also,
to.
Loud
In person.
coding streams. I tutor him there. It's fun. Tutor him in the chat.
More like scuffed coding, but you know.
Yeah, he's still learning. You know, freshman boys. Taka does good art. Really baller art. Big fan. Aaron also, and voice actor. Overly just 20 out of 20 million. 20 million out of 20 kawaii. Thank you. Overly. Taking it.
I thought you were gonna say 20 out of 20 million. I was like, wow, just slap her across
said
the
it backwards. She's so cute. I got distracted, guys.
At some point during this
Alright.
conversation, I heard the
Roblox
word
and Togo?
eggs, and now I'm very confused.
Egg for Roach in the chat if you're
Egg?
there. Egg.
Egg?
Squad.
Egg?
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 And with that, why don't we get an introduction from Overly?
Oh god. Oh, okay. Hello. Hi. I'm Overly. I make YouTube videos sometimes, and I stream sometimes. So a few things I have to say about the tournament. I'm a little sad we didn't get to play against Himari because she's super cute, but Hoshiko did really well, and it was fun. She did really well. You know. I'm really sorry for not ever letting you play Lux, Hoshiko. I know you're livid. Some Pog, some Pog Baron and Dragon Steels. You know, let me stack it, boys. You know.
Highlights?
And even though we ended up losing all those games, you know, like I said last time, I got the opportunity to meet all these wonderful people on my team. And congrats to Team Kiwi on 3rd place, and good luck to the For Fun Society and Stinky Gamers fighting for 1st place. Good luck.
Kriva, you better win.
Right there. Peak sportsmanship, isn't that? Let's get a round of applause. No one's gonna be able to clap because it's chat.
And
but
what
you know what I
you're
mean.
asking for everyone to spam again too. So
We'll clap for them.
Yeah. We got claps. Okay, that's enough clapping for tonight.
there we go.
In all seriousness, though, Kriva, you better win.
Thanks, Kiwi. Thanks, everybody.
Oh, Stinky Gamer's very own Kyrie AI says Kriva doesn't deserve it. She is out for blood after the hijinks he pulled today.
Absolutely livid. But with that in mind, I do have a couple of questions. All right. So first off, actually, the only question I really came up with, because you know, look, it's the talking point of the matches. Let's be honest. The 2 steals, 1 per match, one coming out from Nane and the other coming out from Overly. So did you guys just like hand each other energy to like get the steals going during that, or like?
I feel like every battling with Overly has been just fun synergy.
It was really funny. Because Nadia and I were DMing, and we're like, oh man, I don't know, I feel kind of tired today. And Nadia's like, no, don't worry, we'll give each other energy.
Still haven't slept yet.
That's what happened.
We did see a few attempts at stealing from Overly, a lot of those Lux ults going out for Dragon, but honestly, that Jinx ult came out of nowhere. Was that coordinated? Was that planned? Or was that just a Hail Mary, hoping for the best?
I was just trying to hit someone. Usually it's a good idea if they're on Baron to try and do damage. The splash damage sometimes might kill someone, so it's just like...
So you're just kind of looking for a pick, but weren't expecting the Baron out of it.
To get the Baron, so it just depends.
Yeah, fair.
I feel like she was hoping. She probably had the hope, but didn't, you know.
Yeah, you pray to the anime thighs and hope that God returns a favor.
Come on, Nani, it was calculated. You know it.
Yeah, Overly was running the numbers. She said now. I said okay. He said I believe, and then I said I believe. Shot my rocket. That's how it went down.
Spam bless RG in the chat.
And that's just how it goes.
And that's just how it be.
It'd be like that.
So, again, thank you guys for coming out to the tournament.
No problem.
It was an honor.
Look,
Thank you for having me.
a year from now, if Den isn't retired or dead, we might host another one, and we hope to see you again.
He can't be dead.
It could be both.
Yeah,
You never know.
my species has like a lifespan of 5 minutes. I've been replaced multiple times throughout this tournament. It'll be okay.
I'm not for in-houses normals. Anyone in the chat that plays League, if you want to add me, hit me up. I'm cute yet bad. Name says it all. Thank you.
I play Toho.
He does play Toho. Can confirm.
Can confirm.
Yes, indeed. I play difficult games to make myself rage on stream.
All right, thank you. Well,
All right, and I think with that, let's head back to the bench, and we can send these guys on their way.
Thank you,
Thank
Kai.
you,
Thank you, Dan.
All right, thank you guys for coming.
You're welcome. Bye.
Bye, Kai.
good night.
But
Have a
Kai, bye. Bye,
Bye, bye, Kai.
Bye, Kai. Bye, Kai.
Kai.
Aaron,
Bye, bye, Aaron.
Bye, Dan.
Bye.
Kai.
Bye. Yeah, bye.
Kai, I missed you. I
I miss you already.
Already.
No, you hang up. No, you hang.
All right, I'm gonna start this and move over.
I ship it.
No, you hang up.
All right, that wasn't gonna happen unless one of us moved over first.
I was waiting.
There we go.
Look, Aaron wouldn't hang up. All right, I kept telling him to, but he wouldn't hang up.
All right, so with that in mind, let's find some. Actually, I forgot to ask this last time entirely. Oh, I forgot the team themes for each side again too. Well, I'll give it.
Oh, every time.
Yeah. So before we go on to
1
it,
for 3.
yeah, here's Red Dead. Very cool. And here's
hot.
Team Kiwi. A lot more serious, but also very cool. So yeah, with that in mind, thank you everybody for coming out tonight.
Indeed. Hope you all had a good time. And join us again. When is the next match, Dan?
Next match in the finals, I was going to say World Finals, but actually, you know what? For our tournament, yeah, it is World Finals, thinking about it, will be Saturday at 7 p.m. PST.
Ford Fun Society taking on the Stinky Gamers. Be there.
Be there, be there, be there. So with that in mind...
Virtual Abby-chan, thank you for the biddies, and thank you, Jin I,
for the follow. Yeah, I had to cut in halfway through that as well. But yeah, thank you guys. Jin AI for the follow, and Virtual Abby for the bits.
Indeed. A lot of the people you've seen in chat tonight will be taking part in the match on Saturday. Our very own Cable Overwatch and Kyrie AI throwing down lots and lots of BM in chat. Kriva, we had Sivorti stop by earlier. Noisy Bunny. Bunny's gonna fight me for some reason. Alright, here we go.
I'm sure we can make a way to get that on stream. It'll be fine.
Dan, you're gonna need to find another commentator. I'm just gonna...
Yeah, you might perish. I'm
gonna get donked super hard by Saturday.
So with that in mind, who should we raid?
Boom, 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 boom. Who do we have? I'm just gonna very quickly hit the refresh on this and see who's still live.
Yeah, that's why I'm looking. Maybe raid Mimi since she was doing her 24-hour stream and was a competitor. That might be an idea.
That is an idea, isn't it? Da 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 da.
And it is her 24-hour subathon, so it's not like you guys would be bouncing all over the place
Like fan art of
and have to worry about multiple raids in a row if we did that. So, that sounds like a pretty good idea. How about that?
Shall we go then, chat? Shall we go pay a visit to Himari? Wish her luck on her 24-hour stream. She actually invited me onto her stream earlier to talk. I just haven't gone on yet.
That's fair, yeah.
She never gave me a window of time for when to do that.
So should we call it the 24-hour raid, if that's the case? That could be fun.
Could also go with Kiwi raid.
Or Kiwi raid, yeah. You know what? Choose your variant. Choose your favorite variant between 24-hour raid and Kiwi raid. Because I'm sure people have their personal preferences. 02 just got here. Oh,
no.
That's
02, I'm
unfortunate.
sorry, you missed night 3 of the tournament. However, there is still night 4 on Saturday. Please join us again on Saturday for the finals.
Alrighty. And with that, thank you again, everybody, for coming out tonight, and we will see you Saturday for the finals. So until then,
Thank you.
have a
See
good
you
one.
then.
And happy birthday, White
Happy
Adam.
birthday, White Adam.
So, have a good one.
Bye.